You ever felt like you're the underdog, or as I prefer to call it, the dark horse in a high-stakes game where everyone else seems to be holding all the winning cards? What if I told you that feeling, that one you just felt right there, it isn't just yours alone, but it's a secret weapon waiting to be unleashed. Stay tuned as we unravel the power of the dark horse in negotiations, presentations, and life's countless pitches. This, my friends, is the episode that turns the tables in your favor.
Welcome to Your Success DNA podcast, the go-to resource for entrepreneurs, business owners, and professionals who are ready to level up their lives. Your Success DNA podcast. Get ready to be inspired, motivated, and empowered to create the life that you truly want. We will be sharing tips, tricks, and mindset shifts that you need to achieve your wildest dreams. Remember, your success is in your DNA.
What is up? What is up? What the heck is up, my go-getters, dreamers, and game changers? You tuned into another episode of Your Success DNA podcast, the ultimate hub where we decode the secrets of success one episode at a time. I'm your humble host, Tracy Brinkmann, entrepreneur, author, and your success coach on this journey towards achieving your fullest potential. And today we're diving deep into a feeling that's all too familiar, yet I think it's all too often misunderstood. Feeling like the underdog, or as I mentioned earlier, like I like to call it, feeling like the dark horse. That dark horse feeling, right? It's that innermost voice that's telling you you're not quite there yet, that the odds are stacked against you. But what if I told you that this very feeling, this dark horse spirit, can actually be your secret weapon in life's most crucial of moments? In this episode, we're going to unravel the layers of negotiations and presentations, the arenas where the dark horse feeling often is going to hit you the hardest. But more importantly, we're going to learn how to harness that feeling, to flip the script and turn what seems like a disadvantage into a powerful ally. Expect words that are going to inspire, strategies that are going to empower, and that little nudge that you're going to need to transform your dark horse moments into complete victories. So, whether you're negotiating your next big deal, pitching that life-changing idea, or simply trying to steer your ship through the stormy seas of life, this episode's for you. Get ready to shift your perspective and embrace the power within you, because by the end of this episode, you're never going to look the dark horse in the mirror the same way again. You ready? All right, let's dive in. All right, so here's a question for you. You ever walked into a room and already felt like you were 2 steps behind? That moment when your heart races? And it's not just for nerves, but it's from this deep-seated belief that you're the underdog, that you're the dark horse. It's a feeling that we've all encountered, whether it's in a boardroom, a negotiating table, or even going through our personal challenges, our relationship challenges. You see, this dark horse feeling, it isn't confined to the big moments in our life. It's in our everyday struggles. It's that silent battle that we fight within ourselves. It's that little voice inside you saying stupid things like, you're not ready, you're not good enough, or what if you fail?
Your Success DNA podcast. Your success is in your DNA.
But here's a twist. What if this very feeling is where your true power lies? I want you to consider this for a moment. In every negotiation, in every presentation, in every pitch, everyone involved is fighting their own dark horse battle. Yep, you heard me right. 100%, every single one of them. Even the ones that sound super polished, even those most poised, confident persons sitting across from you at that table, they're gripping with their own insecurities. In every single negotiation, here's what I want you to remember. Everyone, every single person inside the negotiation, whether it's 2, 4, or 87, they're a dark horse at heart. Acknowledging this thing can be your greatest strength. The realization, don't get me wrong, it's not just comforting, it can be empowering, right? You just, makes you sit up straight and your shoulders go back. When you understand that everyone shares this same vulnerability, it can shift your mindset. You can move from feeling intimidated to recognizing a common ground a shared human experience. And that, my friends, is where you can start to turn the table. So, as we delve deeper into today's theme, remember this one thing. The dark horse feeling is a universal feeling. It's not a sign of weakness, but rather a beacon. A beacon guiding you towards empathy, guiding you towards understanding, and ultimately, it's a beacon towards your own inner strength. Let's carry this forward a little bit as we explore how to master the art of negotiation, not by overpowering, but instead by understanding and leveraging the dark horse that resides inside of all of us. Okay, now first you're going to have to embrace the dark horse that's in you. And now that we've embraced the dark horse within, let's navigate the chessboard that is negotiation. And let's be honest, let's take a step back here for a second. Negotiation at its core is a bit of an art form, right? It's this delicate dance of give and a dance of take. But here's something most people don't realize. You walk in with an advantage. Yeah. You are going to walk in with this invisible ace up your sleeve. What are you talking about? Hold on, stick with me. Imagine this. You're sitting across from your counterpart. The proposals are all laid out. The stakes are high. The air can be even a little thick with anticipation, right? Yeah. It's easy to feel like you are the one on the hot seat. But here's the secret. They feel the same way. Yeah, they do. Yes, the person sitting across from you, no matter how composed they might present themselves, is wrestling with their own doubts. The moment you realize that the person across from you is just as apprehensive as you are, you have already started to win. This isn't just a comforting thought, right? I'm not trying to blow smoke up your behind. It's a strategic advantage. When you understand that apprehension is a shared experience, you can begin to shift the dynamic. It's about empathy. It's about recognizing the mutual vulnerabilities and using this insight to steer the conversation towards a common ground. Yeah? See, here's the thing. Negotiation isn't about outmaneuvering. Negotiation isn't about aggression, at least in my opinion. It's about aligning, and it's about understanding. When you approach negotiation from a place of empathy, you begin to open doors to solutions that benefit both parties. Solutions that perhaps were invisible in the shadow of that dark horse mindset. Yeah, you see what I'm saying? So, as we delve into the techniques and strategies of an effective negotiation, I want you to remember.
Your Success DNA podcast. Your success is in your DNA.
The real art lies not in the words that you're going to speak, but in the perspective that you're going to bring to the table. It's about seeing through the dark horse narrative, recognizing the shared human experience, and understanding it as a bridge to connect, a bridge to understand, and a bridge to ultimately succeed together. Not just one person succeeds and the other person loses. It's not a win-lose scenario. You're succeeding together. And it's with this mindset that I want you to start to explore how to turn every negotiation from a battleground into a meeting of the minds, where the dark horse becomes the architect of a win-win outcome. Yeah? You see what I'm saying? Okay, so let's start turning the tables. Now that we've uncovered this shared secret of the negotiation table and the power of empathy, now it's time to pivot a little bit. We're going to turn the tables and channel our dark horse spirit into our greatest catalyst for change. How do we do this? Well, here's what I want you to do. I want you to think about this. Think back to every time you have felt like a dark horse. And every time you have felt like a dark horse, it is really, in my opinion, it's been a signal. It's been your dark horse inside of you, nudging you, pushing you, urging you towards growth, urging you to stretch beyond your current confines. It's in these moments when the odds seem stacked against us almost intolerably that we discover our true resilience, that we begin to uncover our true creativity. Feeling like a dark horse, my friends, isn't a setback. It's your cue to rise above it. You see, the dark horse feeling isn't really, to me, it's not just a feeling. It's a perspective. It's a lens through which we can see our challenges. And by shifting this perspective, we can transform our approach to any situation. Instead of seeing a wall, perhaps we're looking for a door. We're looking for a window. We're looking for an opening that leads to progress, a way to step through the wall, a way to dig under the wall, a way to climb over the wall. Heck, maybe a way to look over here and see, oh, look, the wall ends right there. I'm just going to walk around it. Here's where strategy begins to come into play. It's about preparation. I want you to know your strengths. And more importantly, I want you to know your value. It's about setting clear intentions, not just for the outcome that you want, but for the journey that you are willing to embark to get there. And when the moment comes and you're face to face with that challenge, remember, the dark horse spirit isn't about proving other people wrong. It's about proving to yourself what you are capable of. It's about standing firm, staying the course, and embracing whatever setback as a step forward. Yeah. So, as we wrap up this line of thought, I want you to carry with you the dark horse's resolve. Let it be the fire that fuels your journey. Let it be what it is that turns every no into a not yet. And let it be what turns every setback into a setup for a comeback. So, my friends, as we near the end of our journey today, it's time for a segment I've come to know and love, and I'm hopeful that it's becoming your favorite. It's called Whiskered Wisdom. And here we're going to distill everything we've discussed into one actionable nugget, one piece of advice that you can carry with you and apply right away, as soon as you're done listening today.
Your Success DNA podcast. Your success is in your DNA.
Today's Whiskered Wisdom is all about embracing the power within. A power that often is overlooked because it's disguised as vulnerability. And here it is. Embrace your inner dark horse. Yep, that's it. There it is right there. Let that feeling not intimidate, but invigorate you. In negotiations, your perceived disadvantage can become your stealthy advantage. Yeah, think about it. The dark horse feeling, the one that whispers doubts and fears in your ear, is also the source of your greatest strengths. It's also the source of your resilience, of your creativity, and ultimately an element of surprise. When you walk into a negotiation, remember this feeling doesn't make you weak. It makes you human. And it's in your humanity, in your ability to connect, in your ability to understand and empathize, that you'll be able to turn the tables in your favor. So the next time you find yourself feeling like a dark horse, feeling like an underdog, don't shy away from it. Lean into it. Use it as a lens to see the world differently, to see the opportunities where others are only seeing obstacles. Let it be the spark that ignites your creativity, driving you to find solutions that no one else had even considered. Embrace that dark horse spirit, my friends. It's not just a part of your story. It's the heart of your unique advantage. Whew. I'm a little passionate about that, can you tell? That's why I named my other podcast The Dark Horse Entrepreneur. So, my friends, as we draw this episode to a close, let's take a moment to reflect on the journey that we've just embarked on together over the past, 13 or so minutes. We've delved into the heart of the dark horse spirit. We've unraveled its layers and discovered in it a hidden strength. We started by recognizing that there's a dark horse in each and every one of us, a feeling that's far more common than we might think, especially as we step into those high-stakes situations like negotiations and presentations and maybe even new relationships. We uncovered that in every negotiation, we should remember everyone's a dark horse at heart. Yeah, acknowledging that one thing can be your greatest strength. Then we moved on to explore the art of negotiation a little bit. We learned that the key to success lies not in overpowering. So many think, I have to get my way. No, it's not in overpowering. Instead, it's in understanding and in having empathy. Remember, the moment you realize that the person sitting across from you on that negotiation table is just as apprehensive as you are, you have already started to win. And finally, we discussed a little bit of how to turn the tables, using that dark horse feeling to our advantage, transforming setbacks into setups for comebacks, for greater victories. Because we've learned feeling like a dark horse isn't a setback, it's a cue to rise above it. So, as you move forward, carry the dark horse spirit as your armor. Use it as your shield, not your Achilles heel. It is, my friends, the unsung hero of every success story I've heard, and I bet that you have heard as well. But our conversation, my friends, doesn't have to end here. I want to hear from you. I want to hear your stories. I want to hear your challenges. And of course, I want to hear your victories. Head on over to yoursuccessdna.com. And down in the right-hand corner there, you'll see a little microphone. Go ahead and click on it. Share your journey with us. Ask your questions. Suggest topics that you're passionate about. And let's continue the dialogue together. I want to talk to you, not at you, okay? And if you found any value in today's episode, I want you to share it with someone that you know needs to hear this message. And of course, get out there, rate, review, and subscribe to the podcast on your favorite platform, whatever it might be. Your support helps us reach more people just like you looking to unlock their true potential. Until next time, keep embracing that dark horse within you. It's not just a part of who you are. It's the key to who you are becoming. Think successfully and take action.
Thanks for listening to Your Success DNA podcast. Whether you're starting out or you're a seasoned entrepreneur, we have the tools and inspiration that you need to take your life to the next level. So stay tuned for more game-changing advice in our upcoming episodes. And hey, before you go, a quick reminder to check out our past episodes of Your Success DNA for more inspiring stories and practical advice. And if you've loved what you heard, leave us a review and share this podcast with your friends and colleagues. Let's all level up our lives together, shall we? Remember, your success is in your DNA.